All right, we are fueled up, and we got ourselves some stupid water, aka expensive water. It's a liquid death. While I say it's stupid to spend $3.50 on 2 cans of water, it's on sale, and it's only $3.50 for 2 cans. So, and I will admit it's pretty good. We got some grapes to eat on the way down. Did I mention how I hate driving in Milwaukee? It's not the people, it's just the way the people drive. Let's begin the journey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I invite you to explore one of Wisconsin's most solemn and meaningful memorials, the Milwaukee County War Memorial Center. Dedicated on Veterans Day, November 11th, 1957, it stands today not merely as a memorial, but as a living tribute to those who served. Its guiding mission, to honor the dead by serving the living. Designed and celebrated by architect Eero Saarinen, whose other works include the St. Louis Gateway Arch. Construction began in 1955. Its modernist design lifts the mass above the ground on pilotis, opens interior and exterior spaces, and integrates courtyards and reflecting pools. In 1959, Milwaukee artist Edmund Lewandowski installed over 1.4 million pieces of glass and marble in a mosaic facade. The artwork displays Roman numerals commemorating United States entry and exit dates from World War II and the Korean War. Entering the Veterans Courtyard, visitors encounter the Honor Roll and Eternal Flame, a polished black granite wall engraved with the 3,481 names of Milwaukee County service members killed in action from World War II through today. The Central Ring of Honor lists every United States conflict from World War I and onward. Inside on level 1, you'll find the Lest We Forget exhibit, a poignant, permanent installation honoring Wisconsin's POW and MIA service members. Highlights include a dog tag chandelier carrying 530 dog tags, each representing 10 POWs from Wisconsin, totaling over 5,280. A replica POW cell modeled after the notorious Hanoi Hilton, offering an immersive insight into the conditions endured. Interactive story stations recounting real Wisconsin veterans' experiences, such as Air Force pilot Bill Henderson, whose personal items and recorded narrative powerfully illustrate captivity's cost. On lower level 2, a groundbreaking exhibit, Wisconsin's first Medal of Honor gallery, profiles all 64 Wisconsin recipients of the nation's highest military honor. It features etched stone panels, personal artifacts, and stories from heroes like Gary G. Wetzel, Harold Fritz, and Robert Merchikowski. Designed to be both permanent and inspirational, the gallery ensures their legacies endure. This was a brief overview of Milwaukee County's War Memorial. I highly encourage you to find the time and make the effort to visit. Hello folks, it is Friday, August 1st. Today we were gonna head out west to some state parks and stuff. There's some really nice ones, but the ones that are close enough, like 2 hours this time of year, you know, Baraboo, Wisconsin Dells area, they're just packed full. So yeah, the heck with that. But that wasn't the real reason for me not going. Had my cameras packed up, had the bags packed, and then started to feel a little sad, feeling a little lonely, you know? I mean, it just felt like something that you're gonna cruise out there for 2 hours, in the early afternoon, go check out some of these really cool county parks and state parks. And then you should be staying at a hotel just because, you know, get dinner, stay at a hotel, wake up in the morning, take a different route back, see some more stuff, kind of make a little weekend of it, you know? So yeah, felt a little bummed out, but you know, what are you gonna do? We'll go tomorrow maybe. Tonight we'll just cruise around on a bike for a while. Knew I wasn't gonna be able to sit here long without getting mosquitoes, so. But for now, we're out on this little trail. There's a bunch of different ecoscapes, I guess you would say. Different, like there's prairie, there's forest, there's a couple other little ones here. Yeah, so anyways, was going to go out there, you know, jump on the bike for 2 hours, head out, stay at a hotel, and like I said, just kind of like, you know, that's something I feel like I should be doing with somebody. So, oh well, hindsight's 2020. This is where we're at now. I am making no compromises. Ladies, if you're out there and you're hitting me up on, you know, Facebook dating and you're sending me the likes and the chats, I am not changing. I am sticking to my guns. Let's continue our walk and continue checking out this little nature area, shall we? Well, folks, I gotta tell you, this is turning out to be a fantastically diverse area. We got lily pads, we got prairie areas, we got these wildflower areas with lots of bees and stuff. Smells in this area, well, I'll show you. Lots of flowers going on here. Yeah, it never fails. Feeling a little bummed out, a little bit meh, maybe even a little sad and lonely. You get out into a place like this, in the nature, some sun on your face, see some deer, some lovely little insects, just some nature. Relax, take it in. I gotta say, it smells just absolutely marvelous in here. Love it. I've been in Oshkosh for about 15 years and I've never been here. It's a little gem that better late than never, you know. Go do a little cruising around yet. It's only 5 o'clock. Tomorrow, we'll go on a big adventure. I'll take you with. We'll go to the western part of Wisconsin. Well, we said we were gonna go on a journey heading to western Wisconsin, go see a couple of really cool parks, hopefully get some nice photos. You may be surprised that I'm on 4 wheels instead of on 2. That's because today we're looking at about 4-hour drive. I just wanted the comfort of the vehicle. We're in the car. Surprise, surprise. All right, so begins the journey. It is 8:45 a.m. and we are off. Alrighty, first stop in Red Granite, Wisconsin. Big old city. It's a small little town. It's quite a nice little town. Walking into the store after gassing up, which is why we stopped. We needed some gas. People holding doors for you. Just overall being small town, decent people vibe. So we adjusted our route. We threw on avoid highways because, you know, why the hell not? You don't need to be sticking to the highways with annoying people when we can go highway less and enjoy some more back roads, maybe even afford ourselves a couple of photo ops that were not on the map. So, or maybe we'll find a spot to do a little bit of evening photography over the Mississippi River, the mighty, mighty Mississippi. So I've always wanted a riverboat cruise down the Mississippi. It's something that's always kind of been on my bucket list. So maybe we're not going to do that this time around, but we'll do that at some point, darn it. I'm telling you we are, so we are. All right. Back to the drive. Montello, Wisconsin. We've been here on numerous occasions and we've never shot the waterfall. So we're going to do that now. All right. Take a look. What a beautiful little area. Yep. Alright, so here's a problem that I'm coming across now that I'm a non-drinker. You get to all these little towns, like we're here in Portage. It's a lovely little area. And they got their downtown areas, which are just lovely and quaint. However, where do you stop at when you come to these little towns and these little dive places? I'm so used to stopping off at the breweries and trying out some of their local brews and IPAs and ales and all this stuff, but now that I'm not drinking anymore, where do you go when you come to these little towns? What do you check out? Microbrews become such a famous thing that I guess you could still go, but I mean, what the hell's the point? And is there anything else I should be looking for in these quaint little small towns to stop at? Any shops or things like that? We have arrived at Parfai's natural area, and of course there's people everywhere, which sucks, but we'll deal with it. Let's go see what we can get. Place is ugly. JK, barring all the people, that was pretty awesome. A lot of people out and about today, rightfully so. 78 degrees. Perfect out here. Can't wait to check out some of the pictures. It's them with the 360 camera. Should be pretty high speed. So we're at Devil's Lake. It was going to be one of our stops. Fuck that! This is retarded. This is not even, it's not fun. There's so many people. It's packed. I mean, packed. Fuck that, I'm out. Did I make mention of just how much prettier this part of the state is than the part that I'm currently from? It's just better, man. I'm not sure if you can hear any of that, but there's an angry squirrel and just a buzz. Feels so natural, man. I like it. I like it a lot. If I move anywhere, man, it's going to be, I don't know. I'll try to convince some people I know to move to this side of the state. It's so much prettier. The only bad thing is ticks. Lots of ticks. This is where I got Lyme disease, man. And yeah, you better believe I'm wearing that deep wood shit. Alrighty, folks, we are in Prairie du Chien, Wyalusing, something like that, state park. It's not quite how I remember it. I don't know if we went a different way to get here or if I missed a turn, but that's scenic overlook that I know we were at on the bikes one year, years and years ago. I was still single. It's kind of why I wanted to find it. I wanted to find it and take the same exact picture and be like, hey, you know, I was single in this picture too. You know, make a little joke about it, but I can't find it, and honestly, not too broken up about it. Looking at the GPS and inputting our next stop, if we start heading home, we can be home by 9:30 tonight. Probably a little bit earlier than that. We weren't going to be rolling through here without getting some kind of view. That's what this place is known for, so we got it. Should be home by 10 o'clock. Kind of torn now to go with the original plan and just get a hotel. I'm also not too torn about an extra $150. But I was going to go to Grandad Bluff in La Crosse tomorrow. Guess we're not doing that. Oh well, it was a good day. I'm worn out, you know. It was a good day of hiking. Alright, let's head her home. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a recap of last week. It was a good week. Went to the War Memorial down in Milwaukee. That was a fantastic place to go check out. Let's see, we also went for a little nature walk. Some of the lessons learned is I still have a tendency to let those little kind of negative thoughts plant themselves inside my cranium. And I need to let it go. I cannot let the actions of others affect my well-being, affect my happiness. I should have left for the west side of Wisconsin on Friday, you know. And then driving back later at night was really relaxing. You know, driving 3.5 hours or 4 hours, I think it was, from Prairie du Chien. It was just set the music and cruise, and then I switched over to a couple of different podcasts, which, you know, I liked. I don't really mind that. You know, you get some time to think, some time by yourself. So yeah, it is Wednesday, August 6th. That's when I'm finally recording the wrap-up of last week, so we're already into the week ahead. We recorded our first podcast for the Battlefield Broadcast podcast, so if you don't know, keep an eye out for that. I'm really excited to get that up. That's what this whole channel is supposed to be about, not about me rambling on or taking you on some crazy, drives across. Wow, my eyes are red. I swear I'm not high, but it looks like it. Woohoo! I was up at 5:30 this morning, in the gym at 6:30. So we're rolling in that. So, which means I'll probably be in bed in like 4 hours. My God, I don't think that's, yeah. Anyways, all right, main lessons. Don't let other people's actions dictate how I'm feeling for the day. Don't let it affect me. And we keep moving forward. Also, note to self, if you watch this in the future, remember, get verified pictures of individuals on Facebook dating before you meet people. Duly noted. All right.